Hello and welcome to Krishi Jagran business platform that keeps you updated with all the agri news of the nation. This is Yash Saxena. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the day. Western recession hits India's exports, drops by 12.2% in December. Good news for government employees, basic salary to double after budget 2023. Government committed to double farmers' income, says Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. India's first FPO call center to be inaugurated on 24th January in Delhi. ACFI urges Union Finance Ministry to reduce import duty and GST on crop protection chemicals in Budget 2023. Spencer's Retail enters value segment, unveils hypermarket chain. NTPC REL signs MOU with Government of Tripura for collaboration in renewable energy development. Beekeeping boosts crop production by 30%, says KVIC chairman. FCI transformation to be done quickly to help country's people, says Union Minister Piyush Goyal. SIMFED to organize India's biggest trade fair on organic products in Assam. Punjab Health Minister inaugurates Eat Right Millet Mela in Mohali. Millet and Organic International Trade Fair organized in Bengaluru. G20 Health Working Group meeting to start from tomorrow in Kerala. Brazilian president's changes in farm ministry receive criticism from Food Security Agency. Cold wave conditions to persist over North India, temperature to drop to 0 degrees. Now the news in detail. The recession in the West has impacted the nation's exports very badly. According to reports, the merchandise exports shrank by 12.2% in December 2022 from a year before to $34.5 billion. This is the second contraction in 3 months because of slowdown in demand from key markets in the wake of aggressive rate hikes by major central banks and unfavorable base. Imports too registered a dip in December, though at a slower rate of 3.5% to $58.2 billion, reflecting the impact of subdued domestic goods consumption in recent months. Plus, easing global commodity prices have impacted both exports and imports in the value terms. As many as 19 of the 30 key segments, including petroleum products, engineering goods, gems and jewelry, textiles and garments, drugs and pharmaceuticals, witnessed a decline from a year before. With global economic growth expected to drop further in 2023, Indian exporters, who had gained profusely from global post-COVID industrial resurgence in financial year 22, foresee greater risk in coming months. According to a report, the minimum salary of the government employees is likely to be hiked after the Union Budget 2023. The report cited a source saying that the government may take a decision of revising the fitment factor of the government employees' salaries. The report says that there has been a demand from the central employees for a long time to change the fitment factor. Sources claim that several rounds of meetings have been held regarding this, and the government is planning to implement this before 2024, and it can be announced to be implemented in March 2023 after the budget. The fitment factor is a common value that is multiplied by the basic pay to arrive at the total salary of government employees. As of now, the common fitment factor stands at 2.57%. According to the reports, employees have been demanding the government raise the fitment factor to 3.68. The hike will raise the minimum wage from 18,000 rupees currently to 26,000 rupees. On Sunday, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stated that Narendra Modi-led government is steadfast in its commitment to doubling farmers' income, maintaining amenities for the aspirant middle class, providing the poor with necessary support through budgetary means, and focusing on capital expenditure for asset creation. She also noted that the Indian economy has changed from being among the fragile five in 2013 to a shining star today. In her conversation, she also said there are non-governmental foreign organizations that try to malign India's position by spreading falsehood through surveys. Foreign organizations that come up with such indices using secondary impressions are not government organizations, she explained. The minister said the Modi government has been raising the outlay on capital expenditure in each budget since 2020, hinting that the process of asset creation will continue in the upcoming budget for the financial year 2023 to 24. To help FPOs find the best solutions for the smooth functioning of their organization, Krishi Jagran and AFC India Limited is all set to launch India's first FPO call center on 24 January 2023. As we see the Indian agriculture sector grow due to the introduction of more farmer producer organizations, it is very much the need of the hour to help FPOs grow. This game changer initiative functions as query resolve committee with resources available from KVKs, state agriculture universities, central agriculture universities and subject matter specialists. The call center will provide guidance for the issues such as formation, registration, business plan, ROC related issues, legalization, production, procurement, finance, storage and many more. The FPO call center facility is available throughout India in 12 languages including English, Hindi, Malayalam, Kannada, Assamese, Telugu and many more. Agrochem Federation of India (ACFI) has urged to Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to reduce import duty on crop protection chemicals and provide fiscal incentives to private players for undertaking such research and development in association with Krishi Vigyan Kendras with forthcoming Union Budget 2023. Observing that India has not invented any new crop protection chemical molecules in recent years because the cost of discovery to commercialization is around $280 million spread over 10 years. Parikshit Mundra, chairman of ACFI, said that adequate incentives are needed to promote the domestic industry. Mundra urged the Union Finance Minister to reduce the import duty on crop protection chemicals in her forthcoming budget and also extend data protection to new molecules registered in India so that farmers can avail the latest technology and molecules at competitive cost. ACFI has informed that the Department of Chemical has shortlisted 40 molecules under the PLI scheme till date, which includes 7 crop protection chemical intermediates. Spencer's Retail, which has so far been present in premium and regular aspirational retail segment, is entering the growing value segment with the unveiling of a new hypermarket chain called Value Market. The RP Sanjeev Goenka Group's multi-format retailer is launching the Value Market stores catering to value-conscious customers in Tier 3 and Tier 4 cities. The company is likely to launch at least 10 such stores by the end of this fiscal year. To start with, it is converting a few existing Spencer's regular stores to a Value Market store. Stores of Nature's Basket, the company's wholly owned subsidiary, cater to the premium model, while Spencer's stores are for aspirational segment. NTPC Renewable Energy Limited has signed MOU with Government of Tripura for development of floating and ground-mounted based renewable energy projects in the state of Tripura. The MOU was signed by Shri Rajiv Gupta, Chief General Manager of NTPC REL, and Shri Mahananda Debarma, Director General and CEO of Tripura Renewable Energy Development Agency. This MOU embarks upon the journey towards development of large-sized renewable energy projects in the state of Tripura and shall help Government of Tripura in meeting its clean energy commitments and obligations. The MOU was signed in presence of Manik Saha, Chief Minister, Shri Jishnu Debarma, Deputy CM and other senior officials from Government of Tripura. According to Manoj Kumar, Chairman of Khadi and Village Industries Commission (KVIC), the beekeeping sector contributes to a 30% increase in crop productivity, which raises farmers' overall income. Manoj Kumar said this in his speech at the Khadi Honey Mission Dialogue Program in Kaithal, Haryana, where 200 bee boxes were distributed to 20 beekeepers in the village of Devra. Beekeeping is the medium of the sweet revolution. More income can be earned by joining this work, said the KVIC chairman. In his speech, he also characterized the beekeeping sector as an environmentally friendly that not only generates income but also boosts crop productivity by 30% through the bees' spread of pollen grains. The Food Corporation of India should be transformed quickly so that it can continue to help the country's people, poor and farmers, says Piyush Goyal, Union Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Textile and Commerce and Industry. He said this during his inaugural address at the 59th Foundation Day of the FCI. Goyal directed the Secretary Department of Food and Public Distribution in his speech to monitor the transformation of FCI and Central Warehousing Corporation (CWC) every week and to update him on the status every 2 weeks. He stated that officers who refuse to cooperate with or delay the transformation process must face severe consequences. Concerning the ongoing investigation into alleged cases of corruption within the FCI, Goyal stated that it is a wake-up call for the organization and assured that no one found to be involved in corrupt practices will be spared. He stated that FCI will adhere to the principle of zero tolerance for corruption. The first expo on Organic Northeast is scheduled to take place from February 3rd to 5th in 2023, an immersive experience into the world of organic fruits and vegetables hosted by the Department of Agriculture in Assam and organized by the Sikkim State Cooperative Supply and Marketing Federation Limited, SIMFED, with Krishi Jagran as the media partner for the 3-day expo. This will include a high-quality exhibition from leading companies in naturals, organics and exports, as well as agri-business, B2B meetings, B2C events, international and domestic buyer delegation, an international conference, farmers workshop and government department pavilion. This event will act as a platform where farmers will be able to directly network with business across the globe. On January 15th, Punjab Health Minister Balbir Singh inaugurated the Eat Right Millet Mela. It was organized by the Punjab Food and Drug Administration and the Health and Family Welfare Department. Kultar Singh Sandhawan, the Speaker of Vidhan Sabha, and Mohali MLA Kulwant Singh were also present at the event. Health and Family Welfare Minister Balbir Singh stated that today there is a need to raise awareness about the nutritional benefits of coarse grain and to foster an environment conducive to their production. According to health officials, the United Nations General Assembly has declared 2023 to be the International Year of Millets, under which these fairs are being organized in states on the orders of the Government of India. Millets and Organic International Trade Fair is going to be held in Bengaluru from 20th January. This fair is special for farmers because by participating in it, farmers can find solutions to their problems. This trade fair will be of 2 days starting from 20th till 22nd January. 110 companies will participate in the fair. The purpose of this entire fair is agriculture and farmers' growth. The state government wants to focus on the agriculture sector and the development of the farmers by organizing this fair. The 4th edition of Millet and Organic International Trade Fair will be organized by Agriculture Department in association with State Agricultural Produce. The fair will be held at Tripura Vasini Palace ground in Bengaluru. A large number of farmers and producers are expected to participate in this trade fair to be organized in Bengaluru. Apart from this, experts from different fields will also participate in it. The first Health Working Group meeting under G20 India Presidency will be held from 18th to 20th January in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. In a significant milestone, India assumed the presidency of G20 on the 1st December 2022. India is currently part of the G20 Troika, comprising Indonesia, India and Brazil, marking the first Health Working Group meeting under G20 India Presidency will be held from the 18th to 20th of January 2023 in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. In a significant milestone, India assumed the presidency of the G20 on the 1st of December last year. India is currently part of the G20 Troika, comprising Indonesia, India and Brazil, marking the first time that the Troika is consisting of 3 developing and emerging economies. The health track of G20 India Presidency will comprise 4 Health Working Group meetings and 1 Health Ministerial meeting. The meetings will be held in different locations across the country, including Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala, Goa, Hyderabad and Gandhinagar in Gujarat, highlighting the Prime Minister's calls to showcase India's rich and diverse cultures. Documents show that changes made by President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva new government to a federal agency tasked with upholding the sanitary standards of Brazilian agricultural products are drawing criticism from civil servants in the agriculture ministry. Sanitary and phytosanitary measures are quarantine and biosecurity measures used to protect human, animal or plant life or health from pest and disease introduced, established and spread, as well as additives, toxins and contaminants in food and feed. An internal ministry memo obtained by the sources warns that a decree issued on January 1st reshuffling staff at the agency could jeopardize food inspection services as well as critical network of 6 federal laboratories in charge of controlling vaccines, veterinary drugs and phytosanitary pesticides. The ministry made no comment on the changes, which are part of the new administration's larger efforts to reduce government spending. A yellow alert has been issued for Delhi by the Indian Meteorological Department IMD starting on Monday for a period of 6 days due to an approaching extreme cold wave in the national capital area. Due to the current western disturbance, the lowest temperature will gradually rise by 3 to 5 degrees between January 19th and 20. In its press release, the IMD stated that cold wave to severe cold wave conditions very likely over many parts of Rajasthan, Punjab and Haryana as well. Thereafter, in isolated pockets of East Rajasthan on 19th, cold wave condition in isolated pockets also very likely over Uttar Pradesh and Bihar during 17th and 19th. So this was all about the news. Let's take a quick look at the quiz question. The question is on your screens. Which is a deciduous agroforestry tree? Option A, Nilgiri. Option B, Subabul. Option C, Neem. Or option D, none of the above. You can reply to us via SMS on the number 8800023204 for more updates on Agri news. Stay tuned with Krishi Jagran Business. This is Yash Saxena signing off.